Hey everyone, welcome to week 5. Wanted to take a few minutes to let you know what you need to cover this week. First thing, obviously you're going to need to take the week 5 attendance quiz in order to access all of the lessons and assignments for the week. Once you do that, you will see the review of week 4, so just a brief rundown of what we covered last week, and then a series of PowerPoints. And it looks like a lot. But each PowerPoint is fairly short. There's one that's only 3 slides long. The longest is only 10 slides long. The accompanying video lessons will also be on the shorter side. Because what we're doing is we are starting our journey with short stories. So over the coming weeks, leading up to the exam in the final week of the course, we are going to be reading several short stories and working closely with them. And this week is kind of the introduction to that unit. So we're going to look at chapter 6, which is just kind of like an overview of how to read short stories, and then chapter 7 is all about structure. Chapter 8 is about imagery and symbolism. Chapter 9 is about point of view. Chapter 10 is about setting and atmosphere. And chapter 11 is about theme. So in these PowerPoints, we are just covering the concepts of short stories, the elements that you often find and look for in short stories. We have not read any stories yet, so we are not applying these concepts to anything specific yet. So that's why they're so short. We're just going over the basics of these concepts, and then we will begin reading some short stories, and as we read the stories, we will then apply these concepts to how we read those. So this week is just an introduction to short stories. So I know it looks like a lot, but I thought it would be more manageable for you if we just did each chapter one at a time and made them really short instead of trying to put it all in one and have a really long PowerPoint and a really long video lesson. This way you can work it into your schedule if you need to, and maybe you can, if you need to, you just go through a couple of PowerPoints here and there, right, throughout the week. But even if you did sit down and do it all at once, it's not going to be terrible. Because again, they are on the shorter side. Alright? So once you get through all of those PowerPoints, the homework for this week, of course, we have Journal 5. There will be 2 videos located in the assignment instructions. Make sure you watch both and complete the journal. It's due Sunday by 11:59. And then we have our first short story assignment. You are going to read the story of an hour and answer a few questions about it. And then you're also going to read Hills Like White Elephants and answer some questions about that. So they are 2 separate assignments, right? So the first assignment is the story of an hour, and the second one is Hills Like White Elephants. There will be videos in the assignment instructions explaining what you need to do. So you'll watch the video, read the stories, answer the questions, and that's due Sunday at 11:59. So this is one of those weeks where you have 4 graded items to take care of instead of just 3, but the stories are on the shorter side. And then, of course, the final graded item for week 5 is the week 5 discussion. So watch the video located in the instructions and then complete the discussion. Try to have your first post up by Thursday night at 11:59 p.m. and then respond to 2 classmates before the discussion closes Sunday night at 11:59. If you have any questions while going through the material this week, please reach out and let me know. Otherwise, you guys are free to go ahead and get started.